Hi guys and welcome back, my name's Sullosian and this is Wrongworld. So, since the last video that I did last week, there has been another update. This is update 0.4.1 and there was a hotfix for 0.4.2. But to save times, I think I will just go into the points of interest that I think will be most relevant to our gameplay experience and that are most notable. So basically, first off, there is now the ability to split item stacks in half. You can you hold left shift and you drag the items around in your inventory and that splits the stack in half. So that's really handy now, because before you just sort of had to collect them separately and then store some in a chest somewhere and then keep the rest in your inventory. It was just a little bit difficult and tedious. But with the new splitting stacks, that will be a lot easier. Next up is crops are now improved. So crops in greenhouses now have a 50-50 chance to return their seed when you harvest them, and crops planted anywhere else have a 1 in 10 chance. Now, we haven't really gotten to do the greenhouse usage yet, but I'm hoping to get into that pretty soon, so I suppose that's relevant for coming up soon. Next up, there is reticle preference. If you like to have a little dot in the middle of the screen to help you aim at things, you can now enable this. So I think this is going to be pretty handy for me because, as everyone can see, I'm not very good at aiming at certain enemies and overall just attacking anything. So I think the little dot will certainly help. Now next up is the unmutate potion. If you end up hideously mutated for whatever reason, you should now be able to craft an unmutate potion to return your appearance to its handsome former self. Now, I have no idea what that means, because I didn't know you could even get mutated. But it's interesting to know, and pretty damn cool. Next up, we have some random updates and fixes. So, I'll just go through a few of these. So, the maximum drops from meat and leather trees has been reduced to 3. It should no longer be possible to get accidentally trapped by building a structure on yourself. You should automatically appear on top of the newly crafted structures. So apparently that was an issue, but we hadn't really had that yet. Flagpoles now glow in the dark, so you should be able to see easily at night. You should be able to see them. There are more shovel updates. When near a crate/barrel, it will now only disable digging if you're actually pointing towards it. So I suppose that helps. I guess people were trying to dig when they were holding a shovel and they were trying to break open a crate or a barrel. So I suppose that's handy, but we didn't really notice that being a problem yet. There's been some spawning retuning of the satellite dishes, because there was issues where the satellite dish was spawning on the edge of a cliff, making it a little bit difficult to use, as you would have seen in the previous video where we were sort of trying to jump around and we were getting a little bit confused by it, but that could have just been me. But apparently it was an issue and Jamie the developer has fixed it. Next up, we have an issue with cannons overlapping random bits of scenery has been fixed. Jetpacks, sound effects and particles have been fixed. Face planting into shallow water would result in you crawling around has now been fixed. What else? The greenhouse tooltips have been updated, the seed tooltips have been updated, and a whole bunch of little HUD and control updates. But I think we've gone through some of the more notable ones now. So just another one I would like to point out myself that I've discovered here on the main menu. I thought how cool it would be if I just decided to click on the little bear man that is us. And he made this weird noise, so I kept on doing it, and then his eye popped off. It's weird, but it's really awesome. Thank you to the developer, that's just straight up awesome. And I'm kind of wondering, if you keep doing it, what will happen. Okay, it does seem like nothing, which I guess is good because you wouldn't really want him just falling apart. So without further ado, I think we will jump straight back in where we were and get back to playing Wrongworld. Okay, here we are. We are back in. We are right next to the antenna. Saw some lightning before. I don't know if that was there before, but I just love the night times. The Van Gogh sort of style skybox. It's really something. I'm just in love with it. But enough talk on skyboxes. We need to get back to our base and get back to work. I think we'll build some walls today around the base, but I'm just curious if anything else will happen. Because yeah, we got one alien, we got rewards from him, but like realistically, what aliens would send a gift-bearing robot to an alien planet and give gifts to someone if they solved a puzzle? I mean, it makes sense to solve the puzzle. Is there intelligent life? Do they need help, etc.? But I don't know about the gift-bearing thing. I mean, it's certainly useful, don't get me wrong. I'm really glad for that, but I feel like there should have been something else, just something more. Not trying to be greedy though. I'm very happy with what we got. It's a bit of lightning there. I don't think there's usually this much lightning. But that aside, we will now go on to... Can we use our multi-purpose claws? Ooh, I hadn't tried this yet, had I? That's very cool, and I think you're meant to be able to climb with them, right? And as an added bonus, can be used to crawl up walls. I'm just gonna try this. Do you jump, right click or left click? Now I'm not really sure how to do that. It'd be good if a developer could help me out on that. But looks like we took out that guy a little bit quicker with our claws, but we do need some more health. We are running a bit low, so we will have our meat shake. And we probably should have eaten the carrot cake, but we'll save that for a little bit later once the hunger has gone down again. So, trying not to waste too much time. Wait, just heard something. Never mind. We have 74 stones and 20 there. So let's just try this split stacking. I'm just gonna see. So you can just split it straight in half. That's just great. Good work on that. It was definitely well needed, and I'm very glad about that. Now, jumping into structure menu, we are going to give a try, the stone wall placement. Magical wall of auto connection. So, I think I just want to build a little protective barrier, not around the trees. Oh, okay. Wasn't expecting this, and it's very high. So maybe just a little bit of a gap around the base there. So it's only 5 stone, and we've got plenty of stone, so not that much of a problem, I don't think. So how far can this wall go? Oh, that is bloody brilliant. I'm loving that. What do you do if you don't want it to connect somewhere? Is there a way you can say, leave a gap between 2 pillars here and here? I guess we're just gonna have to give it a go. Stone wall. Oh no, that just disassembled it. Okay, we'll just get the rest of it built, I think. We'll go around here, around the back of the workbench here. Get maximum distance on it. Oh no, they're taking my trees. Who are you? What do you think you're doing? They're stealing my trees. I really should have activated the little aiming reticle before I came into the game. Is there anything I can do to break this? Because it seems like the ritual's still going. Yeah, it's taken away my tree there. Do you have to kill these guys? Is that it? Oh, luckily, I think I saved this. Ooh, and we got a bunch of wood from that. Okay, so that is very disappointing about the meat trees we had. That was 2 meat right there. And I think that was the last of our meat because we invested it, didn't we? Not to worry, we just need to keep an eye out for those rituals again. Okay, back onwards, getting things done. Because I feel like there will be some big event. Just like we had those guys doing their ritual. I feel like more of that will be happening soon. Okay, maximum distance. There. I think I'd like to widen it out around this back part here. Or can we just jump over it, I wonder? Okay, so yeah, we don't even need to have a little doorway. It's just if there is a doorway, then the enemies could get in. Right, didn't think of that, but we can jump over it, so that is pretty awesome. We want plenty of room to build our greenhouse, though. And because these are so good at connecting, I think we should try and just keep our trees inside as well. So we have plenty of stone. I think we can get a pretty good area outlined here. Okay, coming around here, there. It's very dark and scary nights here. And with this being such a big area, I'm thinking we will be able to see our base from slightly farther away now. Because before we just had that bench and the furnace there, and it did make it a little bit difficult to find things, but... Oops, is there a way I can delete that? I'm not actually very sure. Can I just mine it? Okay, I guess I will be making an extra one. That was an accident. Didn't mean to click it like that, but it is what it is. Now, what is that button to change weapons? Tab. Here we are. And a left shift to lock on. Huh, that's what you get. Okay. 49 stone, still plenty of stone. Let us keep going. Hopefully get this done before morning, so we can go out and get some sand to build a what's it called, a glass warehouse. Oh, that was unfortunate. Left shift to lock on and attack him. We will be eating that karate cake straight away. He tried to get away, he was about to disappear. Karate cake. Oh, health is getting low, we need to be very careful. Okay, 5 stone. Get this here done. 2 more walls will do, I think. Oh, I think I might have messed up the placement of things here. This is not good. Is there a way to get rid of this stuff? In the tools, perhaps? I don't think there is. I do not think there is a way to get rid of that. But just looking at greenhouse, we need 3 glass and 1 iron bar. So we'll just try making one more wall. Fill in some more of this. Oh, okay. So I can just look at that and then it'll connect it like that. So it can be fixed. So just looking at the pillar you want it to connect to between the 2 pillars, we'll do that. So if I look at that, yep, there we are. Okay, so we have a very nice enclosed base now. And I think all I really want to get done in this episode, as quickly as I can, is make a greenhouse. Just having a good amount of crops and plants would be awesome. So you need 3 glass for that, and 2 glass for an alchemy table, which I figure we might as well get now. I mean, it's not going to be a problem, but we do need more food. So I think we're just going to grab all the sand that we need, quickly, turn it into glass, make the greenhouse, which I think we have a spare iron bar for. Oh, we can make one? Yep. And then we will place the greenhouse and we will be done for today. So I'll just quickly get rid of this stuff here. Can you shift click stuff in? No, you can't. Maybe it's a different button, but I'm not sure. But this bigger inventory, it is life-saving. So we need sand. I think the nearest sand is over that way. Those yetis, I'm just in constant fear now. After that big yeti attack, seeing the big one, like from a distance they look pretty damn big. So I'm just overall cringy at seeing them. Just like, is he running towards me? Is he trying to kill me? I can't really figure it out. 24 and 25. Oh, 26, okay. 1 extra. Does not hurt. Let's get back there. Create an iron bar and 3 glass now, and we can make the other 2 glass when we need it. But we will make our greenhouse. I want this greenhouse. We will have this greenhouse. And we'll probably save decking it out for the next episode, because I'm going to have to figure out how to do all that stuff. I'm sure it is very simple and intuitive, but I would rather not be going into that this episode, I think. Okay, we need our furnace. We need to go to ores. We need create 1 glass, 2 glass, and 3 glass. And then we need our iron here, and we need an iron bar. 3 glass, 1 iron bar. Somehow you can create an entire greenhouse with that. I'm guessing it must be pretty small, because for that amount of resources, you know, I mean, it's sometimes time consuming to get those resources, but it does seem relatively small for a building. Oh, it's decently sized. I mean, it's certainly not bad. I quite like the size. It's good size. Actually, we could even get an entire array of these eventually. So we will plant 1 here, and then maybe later we can get some more just along there. Maybe another 2, 1 or 2. I mean, there's nothing really special about it except plants grow on it quicker. Very, very nice. Now, I think our tree is done. I think I want to chop this down and get some more leather out of it. Okay, how many leather did we get? Only 2. It is disappointing. Not a third one over here? No. Oh well. I will replant that next time probably. But thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please press that like button. It lets me know all this is worth it. And I will see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.